everyone, and welcome to a new year of Faith and Yoga at St. Bartholomew's. We're going to jump right into 2023 and get this yoga video started. So welcome. In the beginning, Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. There is stillness in our breathing, which we're going to focus on today. We're going to listen to a devotion, and we're going to get ourselves moving and warmed up for each and every day of this new year that's ahead of us. Later on in the practice, I'm going to share some other Bible verses that focus on breath from the Old Testament, from Job, and also from Psalm. So for now, I'd like to welcome you all, and let's get started. So just like I promised, we're going to jump into this new year. So whether you want to jump and get some air underneath your feet, or just give it a little motion like that, let's get started. So up and swoosh it back, up and back, up and back, up and back. A few more, here we go. And let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let your arms come out to the side. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's take just a moment of stillness, breathing in through our nose for a count of 4. Holding just a moment, and then exhaling through our mouths. And let's do that again, breathing in and exhaling through our nose. Once again, breathing in. And as you exhale, let your hands come down through your side. Give yourself a shake. And let's start loosening it up a little bit. Just kind of being free and easy. Loosening up your body. This first segment is a great way to get your day started. You can come out of bed, get yourself a sip of water, and jump into your day by doing those jumps and then loosening up. And we're going to do some spins here, from side to side. You can go fast or you can go slow. That's the good thing about yoga. You choose what's right for you. Just like God created everything on the earth, He created each one of us just a little bit different, with different abilities. If you were going super fast, you can start slowing it down to a slower pace. And then we're going to take a moment to bring our hands to heart center again and feel a little bit of stillness as we count in for our inhalation of 4. Holding just a moment and then exhaling through your mouth. Once again. And then one more cycle here. And then shake out your arms. Well, we're going to start warming up the rest of our body now that we have jumped in and got our heart beating and got oxygen to all those parts. But we're going to start just a little bit slower here by taking our left hand to our chin and slightly turning it to the right. Just a gentle turn. And then bring it back to center. Inhale, turn to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale. Back to center. And one more time. Inhale. Let your hand drop, give it a little shake. Switching out to the right hand and turning your head. And here we go. Inhale in and over. Exhale back. Inhale to the left. Inhale. Inhale and turn. And one more time. Bringing it back. Once again, a little bit of a shake. This time we're going to do half circles with our head. So you can roll it to your right and then roll it back over. Roll it to the right and roll back over. Check in with your posture. Don't get slumpy doing this. Roll it over and back, over and back. And then stopping in the circle here. And once again, loosen it up, keep it loose. Change your stance if you need to. Do what's comfortable for you. We're going to do 2 full rotations if your neck allows it, starting to the right, rolling the head all the way around. At center, okay, pausing for just a moment, and then reversing and rolling it around. Good, coming to center. Maybe your neck was a little creaky and cracky. I knew mine was with that, but that just means it needs to be lubricated. So we're going to start with our shoulders, pulling our shoulders up to our ears and then pulling them back and down. Shoulder shrug up as you inhale. Exhale down and back. Inhale up and back. And now 2 more. Bringing them up. Exhale down. Last one, inhale up. Exhale down. Once again, a little shake. And forward rolls, forward and down. Forward and down. And 3 more. Use your breath, inhaling as you pull them up. Exhale as you come forward. Last one. Good. Once again, a little shake. We are going to raise our right arm up and we're going to let it drop down over our head to our ear. Let it place gently there, and then once again, just a gentle pull over. Just gentle. You should feel a stretch all through the side here. And then release. And now it's the other side. Arm goes up and let it gently bend over your head. And a nice little pull over. Holding here, take a breath in and out. Another breath in and out. Then release it down. Once again, arms, shake them out. Next up are airplane arms. So airplane arms, you bring your arms up like this, open up your wings, and now take a full twist here to the right. Coming back to center. Let's connect your breath this time. Inhale, turn toward. Exhale back to center. Inhale, turning right. Exhale back. Inhale to the left. And exhale back. Good. 3 more. Make this last one a good one. Big inhale as you turn to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale. Good. And let those arms down because they're going to want to be down. Give them a good shake. Moving on to the waist here. So put your hands on your hips and we're going to do some body circles here. So just move your body around, taking a big circle in. Remember to breathe when you start the circle, like right here. Breathe in. As you come around, exhale it out. Breathing in. And then an exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Pausing here and reversing the circle to the other side. You might find that one of these is easier for you to do or more comfortable for you to do. Let's do 3 more full circles. There's 1, 2, and 3. Once again, let yourself shake it out. Moving on from the waist to the hips. Hands are on your waist here or on your hip bones. And then take your left foot and step it out to the side, making a circle. And out to the other way. Yes, good. This always gets my hips popping. And one more each side. Good. And then shake it out. And we're going to get our knees ready for some action, even though we jumped in. So we're going to step up our knee and put it down. Inhale, lift that right knee and put it down. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, you can come to stillness. One of the things that we worked on last year was fall prevention and increasing our balance. And Fred's going to come up and show us how to do the clock movement. And just keep in mind that clock has a lot to do with the new year coming up. So, Fred, do you want to come up and show them the clock movement?
Basically, this is a step clock, so we're going to use our feet and step in the positions of the clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and so forth. We'll start out at 12 o'clock, and at 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, we'll do a lunge. But the other positions we won't because you're going to be turning to the side, a little bit more dangerous that you could fall. So we'll just do a regular step out for those positions. So we'll start out at 12 o'clock, step forward, more of a lunge for 12 o'clock. Bring it back to center, then step out for 1 o'clock, back to center, 2 o'clock, back to center, then 3 o'clock, out to the side, back to center, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then the lunge at 6 o'clock, back to center. Then 7 o'clock, back to center, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and then 12 o'clock, a lunge. Okay. From here we're going to go the opposite direction, counterclockwise. So we'll start out our lunge at 12 o'clock, back to center, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, And then 6 o'clock, we're going to do another lunge. 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and 12 o'clock, another lunge, and back to center.
Thank you, Fred. That might seem simple, but it has a lot to do with stepping out, and you also use your mind when you're thinking about the clocks and switching the feet. And that also has a lot to do with preparing your balance and reinforcing what you're able to do. If you have a block, I'd like you to get that out now. If you don't have a block at home, you could use a shoebox or a book or something else to use as the block for today. So we're going to start by placing the block out in front of us like it was a shoebox. So right in front of us. And I'm just going to allow a second for blocks to be provided to my studio people here. So we're good here. Okay, so stand behind your block, just like it was facing like this, and touch your left foot to the block and back. Touch it up and back, up and back, up and back. Good. Now take a step to the left. Now your right foot should be behind your block. Take a step up and off. Up and off. Up and off. And one more. Okay, so now we're going to flip this block, make it just a little bit higher. And we do that by just simply turning it on its side. So now it's a little bit higher. We're going to go with the right foot because it's right here. So take a step up and down. Up and back. And back. And two more. One and two. And once again, we're going to take a step to the right. Here we go. Up and back. Up and back. And two more. Good. Now, for those of you that have trucks or SUVs or a high step in your house, we're going to make it the highest height that we have for our block. And once again, hands on hips if you're comfortable with that. And starting with your left foot, up and down, up and down, up and down. And two more, up and down. Okay. Take a step to the left. And here we go. Up and down, up and down, up and down, and down. And one more up and down. So there you go. You did some of your balance work for today. And I know it seems like there's little things, but these little movements can help keep you moving, especially if you live in a home that doesn't have steps and you're not using these muscles to step up. So every little bit helps. Okay, you can put your blocks to the side here. And we are going to continue on our way here, starting with mountain pose. So we want our feet to be about hip distance apart. Check in with your posture, make sure you're nice and tall. Feet are facing forward, hip bones are out front. Hands, palms are facing forward. Imagine a string being attached to your head. Strong mountains here in the studio. I see a fine mountain range here. My helpers today are Aaron Porter, Jerry Gilbrecht, and Fred Brohart. So thank you for joining me today. Inhale, let your arms go up. Fingertips meet. Fingers interlace. Bring bring your arms so your biceps are by your ears. And take a gentle lean to the right. Good. Feel that stretch. Inhale, come back up again. Breathing in and out. Next breath, lean over to the left. Feel the stretch. And back to center. Now we're going to flip our hands so the knuckles are pointing towards our head. Push up, feel a good stretch in those arms, shoulders, and take a turn to your right. Return to center and take a turn. Coming back to center again. If your back allows it, take a gentle back bend. Gaze looks up, and then returning your spine alignment to normal. Unlace your fingers and let them come down by your side. And once again, do a good shake out for those arms. Next thing we're going to do are some dynamic hugs. So here we go with the arms again. Put them out in front of you. We're going to open up those arms wide, bring our heart forward. Notice which hand is going to be on top as you cross over and give yourself a hug. Open up. Opposite hand on top this time, but feel that heart open up and across. Give yourself a hug. Open up. Chest opens wide. Bring it over. This time, give yourself a little massage on your shoulders. And then open up. Chest is open wide. Bring it back across. And now the other side gets some love for massaging. Good job, everyone. And you can shake this out as well. If you need to step off your mat to do tree, go ahead and do that. Make yourself comfortable. I'm just going to step up here. So for tree, you want to have a focal point. You want to be getting strong into your right leg here. And you want to be standing nice and tall. Then your hands are on your hips as you bring your left foot on the toes, turning out to the center, and choose where you are most comfortable. Just keeping it here is fine. If you want, you can just bring it up to your calf muscle. If you want, you can bring it up to your thigh. But when you're ready, bring your hands to heart center. And if you're ready, let your tree open up. Good job, everyone. I'm a little wobbly today. Maybe the other side will be better. And then just let it go. Good job, helpers. Move a little bit, get that leg loosened up. Getting strong into that left leg, feeling grounded. Hands are on waist. Find that focal point. Coming up on the toes of the right foot, turning it out to the side. Find your best spot for you. Leg is opened up. Hands to heart center. And when you're ready, let that tree open up. Let it move. It's a sunny day here in the studio. The sun just came in, so it's really pouring in and our trees are really taking in the sunshine here. And then let it go. And then do a little spin and work that out. Good job. Join me at the back of your mat. At the back of your mat, just take another breath in and exhale. Another breath in, hands come to heart center. And exhale. And then let your hands come down by your side. And we're going to do a forward fold. So just let yourself bend at the waist, soften your knees, and let your head
come on down. Let your head hang heavy, let your arms dangle. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. You can grasp opposite elbows and let yourself swing a little, loosen things up. Release your arms, let them hang heavy. Bring your hands back over your toes and come up to your shin to a forward fold half lift. Back should be fairly straight. Gaze looks out ahead or down at your mat. Inhale, and then let your forward fold bend down again. From forward fold here, we're going to transition into down dog. So let your arms go out, bend the knees, and walk your dog here a little bit. Walking him on, or her, pedaling out. And then we're going to go forward into a full plank. And we're going to hold our plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then let your knees come to the mat. Let the toes come together, the thighs spread open, and let yourself come back to child's pose. Option to make a little pillow with your hands and let your head rest. Option to let your hands outstretched. It's up to you. And take a moment to breathe in here and out. Breathing in and out. One more big breath in and out. Let it go. And once again, just settling in to the stillness, finding the breath, taking a little rest in between the yoga moves here. Enjoying this time of stillness. From child's pose, moving yourself forward onto your belly, preparing for cobra. So moving in, here you are on your mat. Toenails should be pressing into the floor or the mat. You want to pull your hands back so they're underneath the axilla or your armpits. And make sure that your spine is realigned nice and straight. We're going to take a breath in and pretend to move a pebble with our nose. And as we breathe in, we're going to rise up for cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, rise back up for cobra. This time, look to your right. Back to center. Looking to the left. Back to center. And down. Next breath, we're going to push up and back into child's pose. Working ourselves here a little bit. In child's pose, take the time. Maybe this time when you're in child's pose, you come closer to being to the floor or on your mat. Taking a breath in. Letting it go. Breathing in. Letting it go. One more breath. From here, we're moving back into cobra again. So let yourself come forward, belly to the mat. Place your arms, realign your spine. Toenails should be into the mat or the floor. When you're ready, use your nose to move an imaginary pebble and lift your back up. Exhale and down.
Inhale up. Looking to the right. Back to center. And then to the left. And back down. Inhale, bring yourself back to child's pose. Take me just a little breather here. And then from child's pose, we're going to move into tabletop position. So bring yourself in the center of your mat. And let's check in with our positioning again. Shoulders should be over elbows, elbows over wrists, hip over knees. You should be able to look back and not see any toes. If you got that going on, then you're ready. So in tabletop position here, we are going to breathe in and let our belly drop for cow. Gaze looks up. As you exhale, pull your belly button into your spine and round it up for cat. Inhale, belly drops, gaze looks up. Exhale, cow. Inhale back into cow. Exhale, cat. And then coming back into a neutral spine. You can wag your dog here a little bit, just loosen things up. And we're going to use our kickstand on our right foot to prop ourselves. And we're going to do a heart opener. Lift your right arm up. Gaze looks up to the sky. Stretching, breathing in to that heart space. As you exhale, let yourself come down. Replace that knee where it was. Moving to the left side, using that left foot as a kickstand. Opening up all the way. Breathing into the heart space on the left side. And back down again. Good job. Moving on here to spinal balance. So once again, recheck yourself in your tabletop position. We're going to use a flex foot, and that right foot is going to shut the door behind us. And we're going to reach forward with our left hand. Use your core to help lift and hold. Remember to breathe, and then bring it back in. Let yourself move a little bit. And once again, we're going to send that left foot back. Foot is flexed to shut the door.